Would you believe me if I told you that in under 2 hours, you can have a villager trading hall with infinite emeralds, an enchanting table, and 10 sets of enchanted diamond armor, along with heaps of other loot? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get stacked fast in the new update. Starting off, it's the old classic. We're trying to look for a shipwreck, because nothing else quite gives early loot like iron, emeralds, and gold like shipwrecks do. So when you start off, you want to go and immediately make a beeline for the closest water to find that shipwreck. When you find the shipwreck, things that you'll be wanting to grab is iron, gold, emerald, lapis, diamonds, paper, and the buried treasure map. With the buried treasure map, go until you're close to the dot, and then press FN and F3 to open up your coordinates menu. Then, as you can see on the right, there's a section relative chunk coordinates, and when you get them to 9, 9, this will always be the exact block where the buried treasure is hiding. Now simply grab the potion of water breathing from the buried treasure and drink it so you can quickly loot the entire chest underwater. Next, we're going to make the classic stone tools, as well as a shield and a water bucket. Now with this, we're ready to move on to the next part of our plan. Sometimes finding a village can be difficult, so here are 2 tricks to help you find the village really quickly. The first one is of course to increase your render distance, so that you can see further, and the next one is to climb a hill. So now with your render distance and a hill, you'll be able to see all across the map to find a village. When you make it to the village, what you want to do is mine up all the villager workstations, which are blocks that give villagers a job, as well as all the beds in the village. Next, we're going to mine up all the hay bales and turn them into bread, which will be our predominant source of food during this video. Now we're going to run through the village until we find the centermost point. This is the spot where the villagers will normally gather during daytime, and there's normally a bell there as well. Flatten out this area so we can prepare it to be our base. Now we're going to mine down lots of 3-block deep holes, 1 block apart from each other. This is where our villagers will be located. Now go through and place a workstation block in each of them, and the villagers will automatically pathfind straight into the holes, allowing you to safely and easily capture all of the villagers in your village. Once you have all the villagers in their holes, it's really important to block them up so that they can't get killed accidentally by zombies during the night. Okay little bro, stop trying to take my bed. Alright, once you got them all in there, we are ready to now move on to the next part of our plan. The first thing you should do before going on a caving trip is getting lots of wood, as wood is a very important resource that is very hard to get in caves. Also use your remaining iron to make sure you're more protected. Now it's time to mine straight down. The classic rule in Minecraft, always mine straight down. After a while, you'll most likely drop into a pretty good cave, and there are 2 things you're going to need in this cave. The first one you're going to need is you need a Fulbright texture pack. For me, I use Lunar Client and it has one included called the lighting mod. Fulbright allows you to see in the cave even though it should be pitch black, which is insanely helpful for looting it. The next thing we're going to need is an ore highlighter resource pack. I use the visible ore one, which as you can see, makes it insanely easy to see exactly where diamonds and gold are. So now let's use it to get all the diamonds and gold we'll need. After not too long of mining, we've been able to get enough diamonds for full diamond armor. Now, we need gold later to make golden apples, so make sure to always mine any gold that you see. Now that we've got all the ores we need, we're ready to head back to the service and get ready for the next part of our plan. Finding lava for a nether portal can sometimes be problematic. The two ways I would suggest looking for one is either in a large cave like we did before, or here run around in places where it looks like there could be a lava pool until you find one. Now when you find one, we're going to use our water bucket and the lava pool to make a portal as shown here. Now it's time to head into the nether. Now in the nether, what we're trying to grab is a nether fortress to get blaze. Oh, okay, that is not going to be as hard as I expected. If you guys want a more in-depth tutorial on how to find a nether fortress, be sure to check out this video. In the nether fortress, what we're going to be looking for is the blaze spawner. Blaze have a 50% chance of dropping blaze rods, an item essential for brewing potions. So once you've grabbed a couple blaze rods, head back to the overworld. The two items that you need to cure zombified villagers are Splash Potion of Weakness and Golden Apples. The Splash Potion of Weakness is brewed using a fermented spider eye, which is crafted using 3 ingredients: a spider's eye, brown mushrooms, and sugar. For the brown mushrooms, you're going to look either in the nether or in a swamp. For the spider eye, kill a spider. And for the sugar, craft it from sugarcane. Now you can brew all of your potions, and once they're done, you're going to use some gunpowder to make them into splash potions of weakness. Now that you're back at base, it's time to zombify your villagers. However, it needs to be night for a zombie to spawn, so in the meantime, we're going to work on making a trading hall with these villagers. Now that it's nighttime, we've got a zombie and we're bringing him back into our base. As you can see, we've made a pen to keep out mobs, and we've got all the villagers lined up in their jobs. Now we're going to trap the zombie so we can use it later to zombify all of the villagers. Be sure to use a boat so that the zombie will not despawn. Now we are going to select what villagers to zombify and make it so that the zombie can easily access them. Something very important to note is that you need to make sure your world is on hard difficulty. Otherwise, there is a 50% chance your village will die instead of being zombified. Now, let the zombie, one at a time, zombify all your villagers. Now that they're all zombified, use your splash potions in such a way that you can get 2 villagers with 1 potion to be more potion efficient. To cure the zombie, simply throw a potion and then give it the golden apple. Now when we've come back, all the villagers have been cured, and we can start giving them their jobs. As you can see, these villagers now give us really cheap trades, which will help us to get insanely rich. Now, to level up these villagers, we're going to need emeralds, and our money making method to start with is going to be mining up clay using shovel and doors as shown here. Now trade all that clay to stonemason villagers for a heap of easy emeralds. Now with these emeralds, we can use them to level up our armorer villager, and eventually he'll give us an insane trade, which is 1 emerald for a piece of enchanted diamond armor. On the final level, he'll give you the final pieces, so this way you can easily get a full set of enchanted diamond armor for 4 emeralds. Now using some resources that we got earlier in the cave, I was able to make a small enchantment area and get bookshelves from our villagers. Now I'm going to start leveling up the cartographer villager. This villager at the next level gives you a trade where you can get glass panes for emeralds. Pairing this with this other villager, we can make an infinite emerald loop later on. After getting a bunch more emeralds using the clay mining technique, we can use these emeralds to level up this villager until he gives us this trade. Now, with this trade, what we can do is use emeralds to buy glass, and now craft these glass blocks into glass panes. Then we trade back these glass panes for even more emeralds than we paid in the first place, giving us an infinite XP and infinite emerald loop with our villagers. Using this, I was easily able to get 9 extra sets of enchanted diamond armor, making 10 in total. Just like that, we have a base that is capable of producing infinite sets of enchanted diamond armor and is safe from the outside world. We have the full villager setup with more villagers to breed and an enchanting table, as well as all of this incredible loot. Now is the moment you've been waiting for. If we go and look at our statistics, we can see how long we've played this world. And as you can see, I've been on this world for comfortably less than 2 hours, and we have gotten insanely stacked in survival Minecraft. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and liking the video. Have a great day. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.